Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. So this is a collective read, y'all. So tell me why I actually recorded two collective reads before I had posted that dream message earlier today. But guess what? I had to delete them, like both of them, because they were cutting grass and it was like extremely too loud. And I feel like it kept the sound kept cutting me off or whatever. So I was like, let me just go ahead and redo the read, y'all. But the same energy is showing up. The messages I actually wrote down, this is like from earlier. But yeah, the same messages that I wrote down, I'm going to just talk about those. These were like the intuitive messages that I received. But I am pulling from my DIY Oracle deck. So the same cards are actually popping out. For some of you guys, you're about to be, it's like you're going to be looking like your highest self. And basically like your higher self in simple terms, it's basically like, it could be different for different people, y'all, but it's like, just imagine the best version of yourself. It's like, maybe you don't feel like you're the best. Maybe you feel like you're not operating or looking like the best version of yourself, but what type of image, like, how do you see yourself in 5 years, basically, or even like 2 years, a couple of months from now? It's just like a better looking, better version, better doing version of yourself, basically. So it's like if you want to have like a dream career, or I don't know, like a dream position, a dream business, like do you see yourself as like a businessman or a businesswoman if you're not currently doing that now? So that would be like the best version of yourself. But I don't know if y'all ever noticed this picture that I got behind me. This is like something that I live by, basically, but it says visualize your highest self, then show up as her or him. But like 3 years ago, I had this like image in my head, like of my, like the best version of myself, basically. And that's just like how I look at it. And then you start working towards that. I don't know if y'all hear, it's like a trendy thing, like that girls, but it could be like different versions of, like, you can't be like looking like everybody else. Like you can't, like the best version of yourself doesn't have to look like the next person, basically. So it's just like your personal image of how you see yourself. For some people, y'all, it's like a new job situation that's going to be occurring, or like a new opportunity where like you're going to be looking like your highest self because you're going to be on the right path. With this right path, also too, a lot of people are going to be it's like if you feel like you already walking in your purpose, some people get like stressed out about finding their purpose, y'all. Please do not get stressed out, because usually and honestly it's something that you're already currently doing. It really is. That's how it always is. It's like something, it's like some type of unique gift or talent that you already have, but maybe you just been sleeping on yourself. Like that's your purpose. And it could be something so small. It's like maybe your purpose is like baking cakes or something, because you're making people happy by your cakes or like what you're making, basically. That could actually be someone's purpose. And I'm just using that as a small example, but that could definitely be it. But don't try to stress out about it. For some of you guys, you're about to be looking like you are in your purpose. So it's like the bank account and the dress, like how you dress, like your dress code, all that. It ain't even got to be nothing fancy, y'all. It's just like you're going to be looking like the best version of yourself. But it's going to show. So let me see what else. Give me another one here for the collective. These cards be hard to shuffle. That's why I be like doing them before I get on camera. See, we got money, manifestation, and release. For some of you guys, you're about to now I'm seeing this two ways. For some people, you're about to release some type of like work situation. But there's definitely some releasing that's going to be done. But also too, for some of you guys, with this release card, I have another card in this that I made. It's called backtracking, I believe. I can't remember. But for some of your journey is to release some things, like possibly walk away from something. That was in one of the reads I had did too. But of course I couldn't upload it because it was like too much noise in the background, because they decided to cut grass today. And I just didn't feel like waiting for them to cut grass. But I was like, let me just go ahead and redo the reads. But yeah, for some of you guys, you're about to, or you need to release some things or let go, walk away from some things that's no longer serving you in order for you to be on this right path. For some people, it's in regards to work and career, because we do got work that came out some type of work as well is messing with someone's mental health. It's like right now you could have bad mental health, unfortunately, but this new path that you're going to be going on is bringing in money, but it's going to be good for your mental health. Like your like if you have a negative mindset in regards to like a work situation, y'all, it's like a lot going on surrounding like work, but that's going to be released, or you're being released from the situation. Because when you're in a bad work environment, y'all, you cannot be the best version of yourself. It's kind of like it's almost like the job situation or the environment is like putting you in a box. And it's like, how can you even operate? Like, how can you even level up? Because some places you can't even level up in certain positions. It's like they try to keep you stuck when really you could be in a higher position, but they don't want to see you elevate, basically. So yeah, keep that in mind too. But yeah, you're being or you're needing to release a work situation or like a job situation that is messing with your mental health. So I'm gonna leave these up here. I'm gonna pull one more card because it was like two that came out at the same time. Give me one more for the collective. So we got new hair and self-care. Some of you guys could be wanting to change something in regards to your hair, but for the most part, it's just like taking care of yourself. Like, especially with this new hair card showing up. But yeah, for some of you guys, you could be needing to, it's like within like this new job situation or like new work situation. Like in order for you to be the best version of yourself, you could be needing to like kind of fix yourself up a little bit. For the most part with this new hair that's showing up here, but it just feels like someone's gonna be like walking different, talking different, doing things different. So I'm gonna pull one from the 4 Agreements Oracle card deck. If you didn't see my last collective read, I'm gonna start implementing the 4 Agreements. I tried to read the book earlier today, like a few minutes ago, but I didn't get a chance to. But I have been like reading it at night. It's a really good book, y'all. You can actually listen to the audio version. Like if you don't want to go out and buy the book. It's crazy because it showed up on my YouTube feed. I feel like they be like I'm trying to figure out how they even show up because I never looked up the 4 Agreements. Like I mean, I talked about it on the last read or whatever, the 4 Agreements, like the book, but they have the Oracle cards. But I'm trying to figure out how in the world did that even pop up on my YouTube thing. That was kind of weird, but I seen it up there. Like you can actually listen to the audio version. But this is the card that came out. Don't make assumptions. So it says learn to ask questions. And it says it is always better to ask questions than to make assumptions. Have the courage to ask questions until you are as clear as you can be. Once you hear the answer to a question, you won't have to make assumptions because you will know the truth. I don't know why when I was reading it, y'all, the first thing that came to my mind is like maybe someone asked for a raise or something at work. It's like the money is, or something dealing with money, or like a position at work is kind of messing with someone's mental health. So it's like maybe you did ask for a raise, but they didn't give it to you. So it's like you could be needing to release that because they're not giving you what you deserve. But let me get another one here. And I don't feel like it's about someone making assumptions, even though that card says it, but sometimes it is what it is. Even though these are like agreements or whatever, but if you got some facts lined up to it, then look, that's not no assumption. It's like you basically, let's just say that you asked for a raise at work, but you're assuming they're not giving it to you because of like your race or whatever. Usually that'd be what it is, but in this case, if you ask, like it don't hurt to ask, but if you do receive a no and you feel like you should have gotten a yes, then go ahead and release that situation. But give me another one. Okay, this is a different card. I've never seen this one before, but it says always do your best. So take your life and enjoy it. So yeah, for some of y'all, you need to it's almost like you could be needing to release a situation or something. It could be a person too, to where it's almost like it's controlling your life. I don't know if y'all remember, y'all know that Romance Angels card that says free yourself. It's like a unicorn or something, or a horse in a circled fence, and it says free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. That's the energy that I'm getting. But yeah, it says always do your best. take your life and enjoy it, because it's your life. Like, some people let other people take over their life, which is crazy. But it says you are alive, so take your life and enjoy it. You are born with the right to be happy, to love, and to share your love. Just to take a risk and enjoy your life is all that matters. So yeah, it's like, if something's not making you happy, that this energy actually showed up in one of the reads I had to delete, unfortunately. But good thing that the energy's still showing up. Usually that's what happens. Sometimes, like in the collective reads, like this means this is the energy of the collective. And of course, it's not going to resonate with everyone, but this is about you. And I was thinking about that read too when I was in the car, like driving. And the analogy that I had got behind it, just like before I had deleted it. The analogy that I had got behind it is basically someone just coming into some type of realization, going to the mirror or some type of mirror, like actually looking at yourself in the mirror and say, are you happy? And then see how you answer. If you're not, then that means you need to like leave the situation or release a situation or a person that's no longer serving you if it's not making you happy. Because sometimes people make decisions based off another person's happiness. Like if you're in a relationship or something, or I don't know, a connection, and it's like you really want to leave, but then you'll be sad, or you'll feel bad if the person's like upset, or if they're not or if they become unhappy. But that does not matter, because like if you're not happy, then who cares? Well, I know it sounds kind of harsh, y'all, but it's like reality. It's like, okay, so what if the person's not happy with your decision about your own happiness? So let me get another card here. Actually, no, that's it for the 4 agreements. So we had don't make assumptions and always do your best. So what other cards am I going to pull? Oh, I wanted to do one from the Ancestor Oracle deck. I had actually did 2 separate reads. I hate that I had to delete it, because I feel like I wasted almost an hour doing reads I couldn't even upload. But I'm gonna pull from this what is it, the Priestess of the Light Oracle deck, and see what shows up here. Give me one for the collective. Okay, we got 2 cards coming out. There's some communication that's coming in, y'all. That was showing up too. Surrounding the job situation, there's going to be an email or some type of like message. For some people, it could be an email, but it's surrounding like new work or like a new job situation, because that card had showed up in the read that I had did. But yeah, it's good energy surrounding communication or like an email. Of course, use your intuition, y'all, because I don't know what's all coming towards someone. But just keep in mind that like because it looks like it could be something that you've been waiting for. So it's like you don't know if it's for you or not. But I had already talked about this message, but it says change your dress code, start showing up as your highest self, but basically like the best version of yourself. Whatever that image could be for you, y'all, it could be something totally different like for somebody else, but it's like my image of my highest self or best version of myself may not look like somebody else's. So just keep that in mind. But we got clarity that came out here, and it says planning, releasing illusion. So this is card number 5. There's some type of clarity, or it's like someone's being released from some type of illusion or something. I do see where it's change occurring to a situation, because this is card number 5. But you see how the yellow is showing up here in the background, and her head is like connected to an eagle, like a bird. Yeah, there's some type of message that's bringing in clarity to someone. And then we got this card, it's number 10. It says sacred breath and sound. So life force communication. There's some type of communication that's coming in from, so let's just say you're the person that's going to be receiving this communication. Whoever's communicating with you, this could be romance for someone, y'all, but they have walked away from a certain situation, or they have released something. And the roles could be reversed as well. But some type of communication where it's like you're going to hear the person's voice, basically. It's like, they could text you or email you. I don't know. DM you, but eventually it's like you're gonna hear the person's voice. So what's that? Sorry. What was that sound? So we also have, sorry, because I hate when I be hearing like random noise. I'm like, what in the world? So we got, I think this is like Italic or Idyllic Times or something. Somebody, y'all had told, I think on the Cancer channel, they had told me how to say it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. So it says the Garden Paradise. So yeah, it looks like good times are coming in here for someone, like some really, it's like if you have been feeling like down, or maybe you feel like you have not been on the right path, it looks like some good times are coming in. There's gonna be transformation in regards to someone's situation. She's like holding a butterfly. Give me another one here for the collective. So we got miracles that's showing up here. I just got like extremely high. I think I forgot to turn on my AC. But we got miracles that showed up, and it's card number 39. But this is ancient wisdom. That's crazy. I was looking at this paradise card, and that owl was sticking up to me. And when I see owls, I always think about like wisdom or like someone being wise. I don't know. That's just me. But yeah, there's a miracle coming in here from, it's like communication or like some type of message for someone, which is letting you know that by this, like some type of email or communication, a message coming in, that means you're on the right path. So, but it's like when it comes in, it could be like a miracle for someone. Someone's divine masculine could be coming towards them too. Y'all know that message. I actually forgot I had posted that, but it was about counterfeits. Y'all see showing up in the cards. But yeah, divine masculine, even though we all have, like, even if you're a female, of course you have like divine masculine energy, but also too divine feminine energy as well. So it's like we got both. And look, wisdom is showing up here as well below this divine masculine. So yeah, it looks like, oh, you know what this is, y'all? I'm hearing that the divine, I don't even like doing these type of reads, y'all, but this is what's showing up, because y'all know I don't be doing them like divine masculine and divine feminine love reads. I'm just not into that. But someone's divine masculine knows that who the divine feminine is, basically. That's crazy. I just picked that up. But yeah, divine masculine says electric, active power. And then we got wisdom. It says learning, joy, art, music. Some of you guys could have met, yeah, there's like 2 swans down here. You could have met this person through either like learning. Someone could be a teacher. I'm hearing that too. It's like maybe you learned something from this person, or they could teach you something. But also too, you could have met this person at some type of like music event, something dealing with like art or something like creative. But it's something that makes both of y'all happy. So there's like some type of mutual hobby or interest dealing with like music, arts, or learning. So, and I don't know why I feel like that Hierophant card energy too. Yeah, the divine masculine, y'all. This is somebody who they could like to read. I'm picking up a lot of stuff, and I kind of want to like get out of that energy. I hate when it happens. I'm like, whoa. Hold on, let me. I'm gonna pull a self-care card real quick, but yeah, because it was like a lot coming in. I'm like, whoa, hold on. Give me one for the collective. Thank you. So we got ease that's showing up here. And we got this card sovereign that showed up. So with ease coming out, I didn't even realize we was at 20 minutes. But it says, today I allow life to be easy. So for some of you guys, you may have definitely been going through a lot, like some really tough times, but it's like times are about to, like things are about to be like really easy for you. It's almost like a weight being lifted off of someone's shoulder, but a lot of joy, happiness, like good times coming in. It's almost like it's going to feel like you're in paradise. And I know that sounds like very cliche or whatever, especially like, you know, with readings, but no, this is like seriously. You see how at ease she looks, but it looks like she's somewhere else. Like it don't even feel real. from what's showing up here in the cards. But let's see. Give me another one here for the collective. What's this? So we got mind that came out. It looked like she's drinking tea or coffee. But it says you are the master of your inner world and you decide how the outer world affects you. Cultivate a calm inner state. So for some of you, you could be needing to ease your mind because that showed up first. So it's like ease your mind. For some of you could be needing to reassess some things as well. But I feel like it's more so about reassessing your thoughts in regards to like making a decision. So it's like really take some time out to sit with yourself. If you got to write it down, go ahead and write it down. But you know, when I was mentioning too about looking into the mirror, like actually looking at yourself, like, am I operating at my best self? Or am I really happy in a situation? Like, am I really doing what I really want to do? So with this reassess, it says you have the right to change your mind. We all got our own free will. So whatever decision that you could be wanting to make, it's like someone could have came to you about an opportunity and maybe you said yes, but you have the right to change your mind. It's like maybe you change your mind overnight or within a couple of hours, a minute ago. Like, you can change your mind. It's your decision. But for the most part, it's just like recognize your worth as well with this self-worth card that's showing up behind this decision card. It also says elevate as well, but you see how it's like a I don't know why this is looking like a thermometer, but I don't feel like that's the real meaning of this. With this self-worth, basically it's like levels. So with this elevate card, it says you get what you believe you deserve. It's time to raise your standards. So yeah, it's like, especially that job situation I was talking about, y'all. If you've been getting paid a certain amount, but it's like, hey, it's time, like you like, it's time for like a raise. Like, I need something better. And then your boss or whatever tell you, no, we can't do that for you. But you feel like truly deep down inside, like you could have, like they should have said yes. Like you're raising your standards, but maybe they don't believe that you deserve it, but you believe you do. So you got to do what you got to do and just like, you know, walk away from the situation. Of course, like reassess your thoughts, like really have some things planned out before you do that. But in order for you to elevate, you have to recognize your self-worth. Like, you know, when they say, know your worth and then add tax, that's, listen, sometimes people need to add the tax and like back pay too. Cause like, yeah. Cause people, make you think that you're not worth a certain amount, especially if you charge for services and stuff. It's like they try to make it like, oh, you charge too much, but no, that's what I feel like I'm worth. So, but yeah, it says you get what you believe you deserve. Like, what do you believe that you deserve? And this could be anything. So if you, are in that space, then now it's saying that it's time to raise your standards, like to not settle as well. And that goes with anything too. So for some of you guys, your priorities could be changing this month with its priorities. So something could definitely be changing in regards to like your priorities. But it seems like it's because of some type of communication. Look, abundance wanted to pop out, y'all. I was about to close out the read. But look, abundance and happiness. See, look, you know, I was talking about the whole mirror thing. Like, I guess this is the same woman, but one side of her is like she's sad, but then the other side, she's happy. Let me see what this says. So it says your thinking will either make your happiness or take your happiness. You choose. So yeah, we all have a choice to be happy. I always like to say that too. It's like every day you have a choice to be happy. Like, some people can choose to be happy. Some people can choose to be depressed, sad about their life or whatever. But why not choose happiness? But look, release is showing up here too. So there's like a need to release some things that's not making you happy, or there's something that's not elevating you as well. So yeah, I'm going to end the read here, y'all, because it's like way too long. But I hope that this helps. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.